Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time.
Following the Freedom Trail to the Cradle of Liberty, Faneuil Hall. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. Mike, Boston holds a 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season. The Bulls were up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And in the point will be Kyle Macy.
I ruined it. I
It's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics vaunted front court, Bird and McKay. At the forwards with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
Here's Jordan. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. Here's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. High post, Johnson. Jordan's there. Pass to Parrish. Over Corzine. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks. The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Coach, they're ice cold in the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In Game 1, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving the Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Passes it to Bird. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Bird's got his second basket of the night.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Clark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch.
Inside, McHale is well positioned to just go to work. Finds his shot and takes it.
Here's Jordan. Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Just 5 to shoot. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, you got to feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
He tries for 3. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going. And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Walton's checked in for the Celtics. Seaston comes in for Johnson. On the wing, Bird. Over Banks. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bird's got 6.
Solid pass by Ainge. The moment he sees a guy ready to score, he starts working on getting him the ball.
And here's Jordan outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
1:05 left in the first. Bird looking it over. Shoots over Banks. Here's McHale. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game. You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
Celtics trail by 15. Here's Ainge. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green against McHale. Over Green. McHale missing again. And here are the Bulls now. The shot's good from Jordan.
Some contact won't hold Jordan at bay. He gets aggressive and gets through it.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here is Seasting. McHale with a screen on Paxson. The 3. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Chicago leading by 17.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up and down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then it's Parrish. Then it's Ainge. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Jordan's to Gervin. Takes it inside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right.
First two.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Larry Bird, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bird.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
And so he makes both from the line. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. Here's Ainge after the made shot from Michael Jordan. The fadeaway. Gervin pulls it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. Won't miss those very often.
Well, a good look. They keep getting shots like that, they'll be all right.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. And now, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Yes, well said.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season, a dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Austin with the ball. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
Now, here is Bird. He's got 8. McHale. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Like the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walton's checked in for Parrish. And it's Hastings in for Dennis Johnson. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Now, here is Ainge. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Here's Green. Paxson passes to Jordan. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. There's the pass to Bird. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Boston making a switch here. Redmond's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Banks checked in for Gervin. So it's Chicago now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Jordan down low. And the shot goes in. Jordan's got 39.
You know, finding ways to build their lead, to expand it. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And it's because they're playing selfless basketball, doing an outstanding job running and executing their plays.
Pass to Bird. Can they get it? McHale trying to free himself. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And Bird is just too good inside, just brushing off the defense like it's nothing.
Outside, Jordan. Here's Oakley. It's Chicago with another bucket.
This is masterful how he's facilitating this offense. He's just tearing the defense apart with all of these well-timed dimes.
And this kind of play improves team chemistry. He's doing an outstanding job tying this offense together.
Pulls up, high post. Bird can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Here is Hastings. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. This one for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. A view of the Charles River, not far from where we are. Boston Garden, and getting ready for the second half. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Second half underway, and here's who Alexi Morris has got on the floor. They've got Macy. Oakley is out there with Corzine. Then there's Gervin. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Now here's Bird. 10 points for him. And Kevin McHale, the bucket on the assist by Ainge. McHale's got 8. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree.
There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
And it's good, 2 points. Parrish has got his first 2 points of the night.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass. Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. Here's Ainge, following the basket by Michael Jordan. No good from Bird.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
To the middle. Here's Gervin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan. Mike, in the final 5 games of the season, an unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate. That game so much.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
That's a little bit of icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Here's McHale. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Like the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right.
And perhaps the coach lit a fire under him at halftime because they have owned this third quarter.
And it's important for them to keep it going. Can't show any signs of slowing down.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Walton's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Green comes in for Charles Oakley. And Banks is subbed in for Gervin. Free throw good, Jordan. They can't seem to stop anything right now.
Yeah, you know, it's starting to bubble over emotionally.
Ainge, the pass to Bird. Here's Parrish. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Jordan. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Some changes for Boston. Redmond comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Easting in for Johnson. And a change for the Bulls. Paxson, he's checked in for Macy. Free throw good, Jordan. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Ainge, the pass to Wedman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
Scott Wedman taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-6 run. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with them.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Soft, puffy interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Jordan. Robert Parrish making his last shot from the high post. Rebound Boston. Parrish has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. He'll go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Jordan. Jordan has tied the record at 61. One more basket, he'll stand alone. And Boston has possession. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wedman. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's got a strong mid-range shot. So when he finds those openings, he won't hesitate.
Up top, Paxson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count that bucket.
Good positioning by Paxson there, making the effort to find himself an opening to get his shot off.
Here's Seasting. Good.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
Outside, Jordan. Left side, Banks. Lays it up off the glass.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
Vincent, the pass to Walton. Over Green. And it's Walton missing. They've got Walton. Vincent is out there with Seasting. Then there's Wedman. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Passes it to Kite. Here's Vincent. Pass to Wedman. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Seasting. Kite passes to Seasting. The pass to Vincent. Celtics passing it around. Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. Here's Vincent. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some gains towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Team foul.
Gervin's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls, George Gervin.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here is Seasting. Wedman, the pass to Vincent. Over Macy. That one a little long.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Here's Wedman, defended by Macy. Jordan with the steal. 3-on-3. And Boston with the rebound. Mike, Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little thing.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. And with 63 points, Michael Jordan is the record holder for most points in a playoff game. What a night. What a special opportunity, Clark, to watch this young player go at it.
Absolutely remarkable. Unbelievable, Kevin. Jordan has announced his arrival to the NBA. A bona fide star with a lot of runway still in front of him.
A long runway. Gervin outside. Count it. Good.
Much respect for the defensive effort, but Gervin outworks the contact and is able to find his finish.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Pass to Vincent. Clock at 6. Shoots over Macy. A rebound by Washington. Now Jordan. Gervin outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Washington trying to break free. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist on the night. Here's Vincent. Pass to Kite. Here is Seasting.
2 minutes.
Here's Vincent. Shoots over Macy. Boston again missing.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Gervin for 3. And it's Kite with the rebound. Here's Wedman. Defended by Macy. A shot's good by Wedman.
He could have walked to the basket.
1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Gervin. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
So pure, so confident. The moment Gervin has the rock, he knows exactly what to do with it.
Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Screen by Walton. Here's Seasting. That shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Jordan inside. Jordan is doubled. Here's Gervin. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Vincent. And Gervin over to help. Here's Wedman. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love how he didn't panic when he was double-teamed. Good at surveying the defense and passing out of it.
Jordan looking around. Shoots a 3. Drills it from outside.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Here is Seasting. 23 seconds left in the game. And there's the pass to Wedman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post try. A rebound by Washington. Gervin outside. Here's Green. And it falls.
Hey, you better get a body on him and box him out.
Yeah, he makes him pay. You're right.
And unless you get a body on him, he's going to continue to do that.
And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 in the next 2 games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. See you later.